What's up? Okay. Hey, everybody. Thought I was going live already. I was in here like talking and everything, but it's okay. It's the girl of Matala, Mommy Cheese Shabazz. I am the CEO and founder of Yes Credit Solutions. And I am here today to speak more about some debt payment methods. Particularly, we're going to be talking about accelerated debt payment record methods today. And we're going over the snowball effect versus the avalanche effect. So, a lot of people may not be familiar with the avalanche effect because, it's not as commonly said or spoken about as the snowball effect. However, both of them are two different methods that you can utilize to achieve your goals, what you're trying to whatever financially with your debts that you currently have. So, what the snowball effect is, I'm gonna start with that one. It is basically a debt paying type of process. So, if you're not even familiar with the snowball effect, I will explain that. It is a debt paying process where you start with listing all of your debts, and the focus on this is to knock out the smallest one first. So, say you have five debts, and I wrote down some examples, and hopefully, I get a chance to put this up in like a little infographic or something for everybody. That's what I was working on. Have my team working on that for me. But say you have five debts, and of the five, the lowest one you have is 3,000. So on that 3,000, what you focus on, that's your focus. So of your five debts, you're gonna pay all of your minimum payments that you need to pay on those debts. And let me see. Hey Tiffany, how are you? So on those debts, you're gonna list all of them, and again, like I said, you're gonna pay the least amount. Hey Troy, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. What's up, y'all? What up? What up? We on in. I'm about to. uh, those five debts, right? So say you had a five debts. You're gonna choose the smallest one of these five that I'm going to give a hypothetical scenario on. Is the smallest of these debts is, I'm trying to work everything out. So the smallest of the debt is the 3,000, right? Everything else is higher than that. You got the 15, you got 5, 13, 7, all of those different ones. So the idea with the snowball effect is, again, you're paying the smallest one. That's the one you're gonna focus on. So all of your other ones, you're gonna pay your minimum payment. You're gonna make sure you pay your minimum payment because that's, you're gonna be in compliance, and that's what will satisfy that payment for the month. So no lates, no nothing like this. That's not what this is based off of. Now, that smallest debt, you're not going to just pay the minimum of that one. You're going to pay as much as you can. And if your budget will allow you to, you want to pay that to at least have it where it's 6% utilization that's being reported to the credit bureaus. Previously, I know everybody know 30%. It's levels to this shit, y'all. Y'all know that. So you're going to pay what? The first level is 30%. You want to make sure you had that 30% down. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. What's this? My Google phone is ringing. Oh no. Trying to see which email it is. Okay, sorry. Ah, I did find it. Not too many tabs up. This crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let me come back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, back on the snowball effect. Before we was rudely interrupted. Okay, so you're gonna pay that minimum as much as you can on that smallest one. So the idea of the snowball effect is just like thinking of a snowball, right? You're gonna take something small, and make a big effect with it. So this will allow you to start knocking out debts like once a month. Like you choose a debt and you had a budget, you had extra funds, bam, you knock one off. So essentially you want to be get to the point where you can knock one off every month, where you get it to your 6% utilization, or whatever your goal is. Maybe your first initial goal is 30%, But if you want to have a maximum bang on when you're paying your credit cards down, then you want to go for 6% utilization. And that also looks good on your credit report to the companies, to whatever actual institution that is that you have your credit card through, because now they can look at that. You'll be more favorable in when it comes to you trying to get an increase on your limit. You know what I'm saying, on your credit card. So list each one of them down, and this is something that y'all can do with what you currently have. So how would you put this in effect? List all of your debts. It's not just credit cards. You just want to exclude like your mortgage out of there. You can even do your car note if you know what I'm saying, got that your pockets long like that. It's all depending on what situation you're in financially and what your goals are for yourself, for your particular situation. So keep that in mind. You're going to be making decisions based off of what's best for you, where you currently are at right now. Um, so once you pay that down, an example, using it at 6%. So I said that debt, that $3,000 card is the smallest card. That's the one where we're gonna put the most emphasis on, that $3,000 one. So let's say that the balance on that $3,000 card right now is 1,941. So that means that you need to make a payment in order for your card to be at a 6% utilization rate. You need to make a payment of $879. $879, bam, one-time payment. So now when that card reports, it's going to report a 6% utilization rate. And you want to just stay in that, if you can't stay in that 6% range, because you're doing these, and I'm saying this with the expectation or with the mindset of that you're doing these particular actions to achieve a goal, right? You have a goal in mind that you want to achieve, and that's why you adopted these accelerated payment methods. That's the reason why. So, for whatever your reason is, this is what you're doing. This is why you're doing it. All right. So basically, if you pay that $3,000 card to a 6% utilization, you should be left with a balance of like $180. So $180 is what that card will be, and now you go to the next one. So that's the snowball effect. You just keep growing and growing. So you knock the debt off of what you currently owe. You no longer have that particular debt. Say for instance, this is a collection or a medical bill or something like that, and you use this method for that. I don't recommend paying collections for other reasons, and I could share that on a different video, like why not to pay collections. But it's up to you, and this is an option you can utilize. Again, your situation. So I talked about the idea. Right now, I guess I really chose snowball effect, really a little bit funny, because it's snowing all over. So why not look at the snow as a way where it can grow and enhance you, other than damn, this snow getting on my nerves. So use the snowball effect and knock out some of your debts if that works the best for you. So the other accelerated payment method is the avalanche. Avalanche. I say stuff a little different. Y'all got some accents. Avalanche effect, right? So with this one, very similar to snowball, except for with the avalanche effect, the emphasis is put on the interest. So you want to you want to focus on the cards or the accounts that has the highest interest rate. So that's what this one is, opposed to you just going after the lowest debt regardless of the interest rate on those debts. This one you're focusing on the accounts that have the highest interest rate. You're gonna start with the highest and go to the lowest. And with this particular method, it oftentimes may take a little bit more creativity, or as far as getting the extra funds you might need to knock it out, or you're talking about bigger money. Because when you're talking about an interest payment, you basically want to eliminate compound interest. That's the whole purpose of the avalanche effect. You want to eliminate compound interest. Compound interest is when it keep adding up. It keep adding up. You know what I'm saying? On top of the amount of you last month, just like with credit cards. So I just use a $500 card, because everybody get those predatory $500 cards. They start you off with. They like to throw them out, start a card, start a credit, whatever. So you got a $500 credit card, and that bad boy got a 29% interest rate. You got to get rid of it. But before you get rid of it, you need to pay it down. So what you do is with that particular card, you focus on that card. Say that's your highest interest rate of all your cards you have, along with being the lowest balance. We'll just go there too with it. So what you'll do is you'll focus and pay that down. Because now you eliminate having to make um, pay more interest. Like you can't afford to pay that high interest on that amount. So interest at 29% versus 3%, that's not the same priority as this 29%. So you want to knock that down as fast as possible. Then that saves you interest, your interest rate. What's up, bro? Let me see. You don't have yeah, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm ready for you too. Let's do it. Um, so with the avalanche effect, this is what you need to be aware of because with this you're gonna be kind of you're gonna be paying more. This is where it's gonna require some focus because with these accounts they typically are higher and they require a little bit more money. So it's important for you to have alternative ways where you can make extra money or possibly other areas where you can pull money and focus it on this particular area or this card because this is the card that costs you the most. This card for every $500, you pay 29% interest on every dollar that you spend on that card. So that's the highest priority because it's costing you the most money. You can't afford to have a balance on a card that has a 29% interest versus if you have a balance on a card that has a 3 to 4% interest or 7% interest rate. Like again, you don't start attacking these in the order like that. So um, like I said, the ultimate goal with the avalanche is for you to eliminate compound interest. That's the money on top of the money on top. That $500 credit card is $400 balance. They charge you 29% on that $400 balance every month. So now you're gonna make your minimum payment, but that doesn't mean that you're still not getting that compound interest. So a lot of times when people have cards and they like the card is $500, but they say you owe $700, $800 on it. In most cases, that's really that's a prime example of compound interest and fees and all that stuff that they add on there, at the end of the day as well. But one of the main things for you to avoid is the compound interest. So those are the two differences between the snowball effect and the avalanche effect. The avalanche effect is focusing on those type of accounts, cards, or debts that have high interest rates. The snowball effect is focusing on those different cards that have the lowest. So one you're going to focus on the interest rate, and one you're going to be focused on the actual limits and balances of those cards. So you're going to start with the smallest, get to the biggest. Avalanche, same thing. You start with the largest interest rate and get to the smallest one, the smallest interest rate. So that's the difference in the two. And both of those methods are very effective. It will depend on the type of situation card that you're in. Maybe it is to your benefit to focus more on the high interest because that one is tearing you up, on the long run. Or you might just want to have faster wins and see a bigger, unless again the money pay a difference. But unless you have the money to pay off something, knock it out, then you might want to go with the snowball effect because the snowball effect will allow you to start seeing progress every month on different accounts, especially if you have those different type of debts, like I said, collections, medical bills, just even, term loans, something that you want to get out the way. They have a lot of those ones out here that you can get the installment loans. Some of them report to your credit. Some of them are, they have high interest rates. Some of them just not really appealing at all. Like you just be like, damn, good. Like that's how you want to get to that point, but you can't make those type of decisions unless you're starting to be a little more proactive and responsible with your credit and learning different methods that you can use as tools, kind of like in your shed. You know what I'm saying? You pull your tools out when you need your tools. So this is a tool for you to use. You can use either one of these methods, these accelerated payment methods, to help you achieve your goals on your on your credit. So let me go ahead and put that on there. Put this back up. Okay, y'all. So let me see if I have any questions. I don't see any questions up here right now. As always, I am available. We are available at Yes Credit Solutions to help you with your credit needs. And if you need more, if you would like a credit analysis, give us a call. We'd be happy to give you a credit analysis, walk you through your credit itself, give you tips, helpful information on how you can move forward, and any type of different products that we offer that you'll be interested in, which ones that you would best qualify for. We also can help you with your credit needs. Let us know. We are here to help. And all my business owners, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I'm coming for y'all. Just hit me up. I'm here to help you take to the next level, show you how you can strategically put your business in place and take yourself to the next level. You know what I'm saying? How you can put all of those different components again, y'all, from A to Z. What do you need? Let's map it out. Let's put it together. Let's put it out there. Claim it. As you have to see it in order for you to walk through it. So take those moments for yourself. Go over what you personally have. Check out your credit report yourself. Write your debts down. Make a plan. Write your budget. I'll be doing a video on going over a simple budget, how you can put your budget together, how you can realistically see areas where you can gain more, where you can start to gain a little bit more income, where you can pull things out. So, oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And that will be it. That will be all for me today, y'all. I think so. Make sure no questions. Okay. Well, thank y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will be back next week. We'll be talking about some more mindset work, business development, get yourself on goals, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself lined up with your ultimate reality of what you want to see yourself as. So just take these moments, take these times to envision, imagine, and foresee who you want to be. All right, until next time, I will talk to you soon. Peace.